Hello student, in your operating system, next topic is priority scheduling algorithm. Next topic is priority scheduling algorithm. First, we can learn the first come first serve, second one is SJF, third one is priority scheduling algorithm. What is priority scheduling algorithm? First we can learn what is priority scheduler algorithm, how it's work. First we can learn this, then we can solve the problem. In your operating system or scheduling algorithm, next one is the priority scheduling algorithm. In priority scheduling algorithm is a non-primitive algorithm. Priority scheduling algorithm is a non-primitive algorithm, and one of the most common scheduling algorithm is the batch system. Each process is assigned the priority, or process with highest priority is to be executed first, and so on. The process with the same priority are executed on first come first serve basis. This one is, we can call it as a priority scheduling algorithm. Priority scheduling algorithm means what are the job we can assign in a priority with highest priority we can given, or first equal priority are assigned in the first come first order, or priority given using the integer with the fixed range of 0 to 7, 0 to 4, like that. Which one is the high priority we can given? 0 is the high priority. Otherwise we can take a process 1, 2, 3 means 1 is the priority we can take. Lowest priority is large number. Highest priority is small number we can take and execute it. What is priority scheduling algorithm? Priority scheduling algorithm is a non-primitive algorithm. Non-primitive algorithm, and one of the most common scheduling algorithm we can use, and each process is assigned a priority to process with the highest priority. Process with the highest priority is to be executed first, and so on. The process with the same priority or we can execute it in the first come first serve order. Then we can priority are given using the integer. It is a fixed range. It means we can use the 0 to 7 means we can use the highest value. Which one is the highest value? 0 is the highest value. Lowest value means 7. Why? Because we can use the priority we can given. 0 is the first priority, 1 is the second priority, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is the last priority we can given to this priority scheduling algorithm. How we can solve the priority scheduling algorithm? We can learn now. I will take a one question. How to solve the priority scheduling algorithm? First I will take a two columns. First one is the process, next burst time, last priority. Process means you know already P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. This process 1, process 2, process 3, process 4, process 5. This one is the process. Burst time means what are the time taken to execute the program or the information. That one we can call it as a burst time. 10, 1, 2, 1, 5. Priority. This algorithm we can depends on the only priority. It means we can have this 10th one 10 bus time is 10, we can have a priority value is 3 means this priority is third, then 1, then 4, then 5, then 2. This one is the question of priority scheduling algorithm. How we can solve this one? First, we can got the priority 1. First, which one process will be executed? P2. Priority 1 will be executed on the P2. What is the bus time? 1. First one is the 0. Bus time is 1. So, we should return here 1. Then, next value is, priority value is 2. Then, what is the process? We can use here P5. And what is the value of bus time? 5. 5 plus 1, 6. Then priority is 3. Priority 3 means which one we can use? Process P1. Then bus time is 10. 10 plus 6, 16. Then next one is priority 4. Fourth value process is P3. P3 bus time is 2. 16 plus 2, 18. Then remaining thing is priority 5. Then priority 5 process is P4. Then bus time is 1. So 90. How to calculate the average time? We should here write here waiting time P1, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. P1 value is 6, P2 value is 0, P3 value is 16, P4 value is 18, P5 value is 1. We should see the value of left side. P4 value we cannot see in the 19, not we can see this one. We should see like this value, left side value. Okay. Next, we should find out the average value. Average value means what are the process value divided by how many process we can use. That is the formula of average. It means P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus P4 plus P5 divided by 5. How many process we can use? That one we can assign the value of here. What is the process 1 value? 6, 0, 16 plus 18 plus 1 divided by 5. It means 41 divided by 5. Answer is 88.5 millisecond. This is your priority scheduling algorithm. In your priority scheduling algorithm, it can be assigned the internally and externally. Both we can use. Internally, we can use this priority algorithm means we can assign the OS using the criteria such as average bus time, ratio of CD to IO activity. Everything we can check it in a internal priority. External priority means we can assign by the users based on the importance. Then after job prepaid, then this such thing we can use the internally and externally. In priority scheduling algorithm, it can be preemptive or non-primitive algorithm. Non-primitive, it compare the job priority with the current process and the swaps. We can use the preemptive means will put on the new process in ready queue. What is the disadvantage? Process can be suffer from the identity of blocking or starvation. Low priority we can take on waiting for the to allowed, and process when the system is load it get lost, the system shutdown and the crashes and the situation. This is the disadvantages of the priority scheduling algorithm. Thank you.